Welcome to another edition of Appeal to Judge Veal. And remember, you can always participate by calling in and voicing your opinion. Or if you have a case that you want us to resolve, just call us up, 312-626-9979. Or you can email us. But today we have a real good show involving some things that I know some of you have an issue with, and that's all these parking tickets. But let's see what happened and how we got there. How are you today?
I'm doing just fine, Judge. How you doing?
Fine. You want to tell the audience your name and everything, and why did you call us?
Well, I'm a plaintiff because I have abundance of parking tickets through my significant other here.
Well, I don't understand how you can get an abundance of parking tickets and you have a significant other. Are you physically with the significant other? I mean, were you all in the same premise or what?
Yes, ma'am. We live together, you know. And as of now, I stay we live in Highland Park. And right now, I stay on the east wing. She stay on the west wing.
Oh, so you all are living together, but really living separately in the same house.
Definitely.
Well, how did you get the parking tickets?
Well, I loaned her my Mercedes, and I let her drive my car.
You let her drive your car?
Because she didn't have a vehicle.
Okay.
And I loaned her the Mercedes SUV. So I said, you can drive it. But she kept getting all these parking tickets.
Okay.
And abundance of them. I mean, I'm just talking about crazy. I mean, boot the car a couple of times. The car was booted. And I'm threatened now. They threaten me now about booting it again. So I have like $3,000 worth of parking tickets.
You could just pay them.
Well, yeah, he could, but hold it one second. When you get these parking tickets, you have so many, what status is your driver's license in?
Mine's is great.
Oh, because you've been paying? Did you pay him?
No, I did not. See, what happened is I talked to I went to the vehicle.
That DMV place?
Yes,
That place
and
over
talked to them and told what my situation was.
Mm-hmm.
So I did pay some of them.
Okay.
I did, to get the wolves off my back.
Right.
I did do that. But afterwards, they keep coming in.
Okay.
So I'm asking her to pay them, but she refused to pay them. But in some of the tickets, I didn't know I had.
Uh-huh.
I think she'd been hiding them from me.
How did you
anything.
find out you had the ones through the mail?
Because I happened to go to the mailbox
Oh.
a few times there, you know, and I said, where these tickets come from again? That's all I'm seeing is tickets.
Okay. Well, you know, he did call us and say that he wanted to come in, but I still wanted to hear your side. I told him he couldn't just come into the show by himself. So I'm glad that you came.
Thank you.
And you want to tell us your name and...
My name is Benita Santillanes, and this is my, I guess, ex-fiance or fiance or whatever. I guess we're going to figure that out today, too.
Mm-hmm.
So
And he says that he's prevented from moving along financially because of these parking tickets. Were these parking tickets that you got or what?
some of them, yes, were parking tickets. Some of them were like, you know, speeding, whatever. I am a realtor, so I'm taking care of a lot of people and everything. But, I mean, he gave me the car, so he pays for that, so he should pay for the tickets, too. I bring home money.
Now, you said that he gave you the car, the license plate. Is that in your name or his name? And
The plates are in his name, but he bought me the car
Okay.
until we get married, which I don't know if that's going to happen now, but there's other issues besides just the parking ticket, right, Kenneth?
well, that's the only thing that he brought to me, or brought to the producer, I'm sorry, just brought to the producer, was that he was trying to get her to pay these parking tickets, and that was a sign of, that she wasn't responsible, and he did want to, he was going to marry her. So that was the, you know, that's all I had. That's all I have on the docket sheet. That's all it says right here, is that he has an abundance of parking tickets. He wanted to marry her, but he finds that she's financially irresponsible.
That is such a lie. Can I speak freely?
Sure.
Okay. The situation is that he asked me to be his wife, to marry him and everything, and I said yes, right? There's a big age difference. So I'm kind of like, okay, well, if I'm going to do this, then I want kids. I want to have kids. Is that okay with you? We've been together 5 years. I asked him, you know, babe, do you want to have kids? Because, you know, my clock is ticking. I want to have kids. You know, I was considering it because, you know, there is a little bit of age difference, and I wanted to make sure before I invest time. So I invested 5 years, and now he's telling me that, oh, that he doesn't want kids. Not only that, but there's also letters coming to the house. I get the bills. There was at one time that he didn't. That I didn't get the bills, and he wound up getting them, but he doesn't know. I've been seeing letters from other women. I get the phone bill. I see he's talking to other women. What is that about, Kenneth?
Well, what is his profession? You said that you were a realtor, so if it were the other way around, I would expect you to get that. What's his profession?
Oh, would you like to tell them, Mr. Pimp Daddy?
Oh, what did we do? What did I do here? Did I bring on the wrong people? What did I do?
No, you didn't. That's just the way she talks. I'm used to it. I'm really.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
She run
All
off
right.
with the mouth, like diarrhea or whatever. Case may be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not what you said a
what-
couple months ago with his mouth, huh?
No.
What is your profession?
Okay, then.
I'm the chief of police.
Uh-oh, you are. And if,
And
with-
I'm an
Funny,
actor
chief
as
of
well.
police, huh?
If you're-
Doesn't
if-
even know what's
if
going
you're
on with
the-
his own car.
if you're the chief of police, how are you managing to deal with all these tickets?
Well, because see, I give people a chance and opportunity, Judge, and you know I do have some kind of connections within the department who deals with these tickets. I brought them to. I briefly brought it to their attention as well. Told them just stand by for me until this stuff.
Oh,
get
kind of hold
resolved.
off until it got
Yes,
resolved. Okay,
yes.
so
And
you didn't tell them not to handle it for you. Just
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Just
okay.
hold off until this situation get a little resolved to the tickets start being paid for in full, if you will.
Okay. Now, she said that the plates are in your name.
Yes, it
Had
is.
you thought about kind of taking your name off of that?
I sure did. I did go down there and talk to the.
Okay.
Yes, I did. I
And
talked
so
to-
there is
hiding
is there
things
a
from me
date
now, huh?
already
Okay.
at the time as of such and such a date? It's the plate is in her name.
It will be, ma'am.
Oh, will be
next week.
So- okay.
Next Monday.
Okay. Now, why is it that you? I understand that you think that he is having some extracurricular
He
activities.
is having some extracurricular activities.
Is that the reason why you don't want to pay the tickets?
It's got nothing to do with that. It's just that he's not telling you the full truth.
Mm-hmm.
Why we're separated. Before, everything was fine. He would pay for this, he would pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have a nice home. I make money, he makes money. We were gonna put it together
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And then now all of a sudden, I'm noticing that he's out with other women, that
Mm-hmm.
he comes home late at night, then he decides to leave the bedroom and go to the other side of the house. Why is that?
Has there been a change of circumstances which is causing the two of you not to communicate, and whereby she feels though she does to get at you, she decides she's not going to pay all these tickets?
Maybe because she's being stubborn, because she think I'm having an affair and things
Oh,
of that
really?
nature. But see,
So
Judge,
who's Samantha?
that's my secretary. That's my secretary.
Okay, so you're with your
And we
secretary?
we
You're with your
communicate.
secretary at 11:30 at night?
No, a client come through. She'll
Taking
call
her
me.
to the hotels
No,
and everything?
no, a
Ah,
client-
nice meeting.
She'll
I
come-
bet that, huh?
Okay. Well, you know, I really don't. This is not a situation where somebody is telling me that they want to separate, okay? And they want a divorce, where I would have to get into those issues. All I want to talk about is some parking tickets. So
That's what I'm here
are
for,
you?
Judge.
I know that there's this underlying problem, but he wants to change, or not that he wants to, but he said that he's going to change the title to the car and to the plates, and I don't know if Highland Park has stickers or not, but he's going to change all that and put it in your name.
That's
Next
fine.
week. That's okay? Okay.
That's fine.
Now, what about the parking tickets now? Are you willing to pay for the parking tickets?
Why should I have to pay for the parking
Because who
ticket?
was driving the car?
I was driving the car.
And when the tickets got the tickets, were you the person that was in that location, or what?
Yeah, I was the person in that location.
Okay. But I just don't understand why you won't pay for the tickets then.
Because I don't feel I should. He pays for everything, so why not
But
pay
he's
for
not
the
paying for
tickets?
everything now, because you told me you all are separated and you
We
all
live in the same house.
You live in separate wings of the house. You all live in Highland Park. I mean, I can imagine what you all live in.
It's a beautiful home.
It's a big, beautiful home where you can live over there and he can live over here, and in the middle we can meet.
Mm-hmm.
But You should be responsible for the tickets if you were driving them. Now, what you're going to say is, oh, you know, he's a policeman, and if I drive through Highland Park, then I'm not going to get a ticket because I'm siding with him. But that's not what I'm saying. Is if you got the tickets, and yes, he paid them before, but you all have a different circumstance now. You all are really not together. You're just residing separately in a house.
True.
So don't you think that it would be to your advantage just to pay the tickets? What do you think will happen to you if you need a little police help down the road? And they know about these.
Well, that shouldn't be any of their business.
It really shouldn't, but suppose
Well,
you
don't
need
the-
a little help.
Isn't it so that before any plates are transferred, the tickets have to be paid?
Yeah, the tickets are gonna
Okay,
have
well,
to
the
be
tickets are
paid.
in, the car is in his name.
Okay, well then
So
what?
then he can't
But if he
transfer it,
does that,
correct?
if he does that, he can pay for the tickets, but then he can also file a complaint against you on judgment. You really don't want that. You really don't want that.
That's what I'm trying to stay away
You
from.
really don't want that. You don't want to have a judgment against you. Plus, not that I'm saying that the police are all bad, but you need to kind of have the police on your side in case you need them. You know, if you need them, you don't want one of those calls to come through and they just slowly drive and then they never find you. You know, and then they come to you and it's too late. So, I mean, just you can make this a friendly separation. That's what I mean. I know we're hurt if we think that there are other women involved. I clearly understand that. He hasn't admitted it, you know, I don't know. But, you know, someone that looks like him, I mean, he might not be all that innocent.
Looks like him? Oh,
I gotta,
really?
you know my twin
No, I'm
look like
saying-
him.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, you never know. So, in order to kind of resolve this, are you willing to pay half?
I could pay half.
Well, I know you can. Are you willing to pay half?
I'm willing to pay half.
Oh, okay. If she's willing to pay half and then we can let this go, how would that be?
I would, I'll be satisfied.
And the
then
reason
I
I'm
give her the
saying
car.
that, the reason I'm saying that is you established a pattern of behavior where she was getting tickets and you paid them anyway.
Yeah, I know.
You paid 'em. So
That's
by
just
you
me.
establishing a pattern of behavior, she's going to continue that way, but
Yes.
she's willing to split it. And I think that that's what we can do, right?
Sure.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, so see, we finished one today. And we ended up saying that because of the fact that the tickets are hers, she admitted it, she didn't lie about it, but that she's willing to pay half. And because he was paying these tickets all along, in order to resolve this matter, he'll pay half. Then he can change all of the documents, put them in her name, the license, the sticker, the title, and then they can decide what they're going to do about the women that are sending the letters and the calls and the texts and things like that. That might be up for another show. But thanks a lot, and that's this edition of Appeal to Judge Veal.